Hi everyone, and I'm still glad to be here, and I'm very happy you guys still being there because it's close to the end of the session of this whole fantastic conference. And I know the topic is kind of not so interesting, and I mean in the whole Web3 world, what a financial institution is gonna do on top of a blockchain technology. So I'm gonna introduce something and share some project, and maybe it's a little bit like a infrastructure, but it's not technical at all, okay? Before, there's the agenda. Before we get to the part, what have we done for the past few years, I just want to share why we choose consortium blockchain. It's actually a permission blockchain, and why we choose and take this as an anchor point when we, a financial institution, do something on top of a blockchain. And so we come up with 3 pain points or 3 problems to solve. And I think we better put ourselves in a better position to do the blockchain without any violations of regulation. So, like personal data protection, I know like encryption is not the only factor in blockchain, but it's pretty useful and helpful. When we just put some kind of a sensitive information on chain, that's always restricted, especially under the regulators' oversight. We're not gonna do this, but how we protect that is the key point. The second one is the inter-industry information exchange. They're kind of pretty hard. That's the most difficult part when it comes to the competitors' collaboration. A very big enterprise collaborate with another very big enterprise. So nobody just want to be nobody just want to be another one's little boy or little brother. So how we just achieve and solve the first 2 problems? We need to build the decentralized and trusted mechanism. And this is how we did it. Like we co-create a fair third party, but it's not a real third party, right? So we build up a decentralized mechanism. Blockchain is the best way. I mean, at this point, it might not be the only solution, but it's the best solution at this moment. And we also encrypt the sensitive information, even if that's not sensitive at all. We encrypt it, we hash it, then we just put it on blockchain first. So the third thing and the most important part, we have to improve all the working efficient, maybe reduction of the cost. So we can just co-work with our subsidiaries like a bank, life insurance company. We have to prove that. And here's what we've done for the past few years. Like the first one, like as you can see the bottom left, there's the 3 mission and 3 work we've done in a bank consortium blockchain, which is a permission blockchain, but we call it a consortium blockchain. We invite all the banks onboarding our blockchain, which is developed by our own. And we provide it to our competitors for free. So that's why they are willing to join us. And we pitch like 30-ish banks in Taiwan. And there are finally 7 banks joining us to share the data. And we also just want to figure out some solution to mitigate the risk of a duplicate financing problem. You know, financing is the most important business in a bank. But we are not only have like banking services, also insurance services, security services. So here's a very simplified flow, how we did it. Like as you can see the bottom left, there's a company, enterprise, want to apply a loan in a bank too. Then all the personnel will key in the very important information, hash it, upload to the blockchain, and synchronize with other nodes. So like the company, maybe he just wanted to apply another loan with the same documents, which is kind of fraud. But we're not calling it a scam or fraud. But the bank force personnel can see the screen, there's an alert popping up. So what they are trying to do is to maybe know this customer more. And there's a sign, right? So synchronize all the information and also hashed it. It's a very important thing when we share the data with our competitor. The problem is there's no such a centralized platform hosted by authority or regulator. So we need to rely on our own. So we put the blockchain solutions and technology on it. So that's our partners, and also you can see the bottom upper right. We're trying to recruit in more and more shipping company and contractor, forwarder to provide more data, so we can just verify the authenticity and make sure there's no other one just wanna make the duplicate financing. The second one, we just put this technology on insurance business. Like property insurance company is one of the most profitable business in Taiwan. Like for example, we also wanted to break through all the information exchange in the competitor. And this whole process is apportionment. Like in a multi-car accident, 3 cars just bumping into each other. There will be one insurance company pay all the money of the claims. Then the other 2 will return the money, share the money. But the whole process is kind of super manual. A lot of paperwork, phone call, fax transferring. We just want to digitize it. So we use the blockchain technology to let all our competitors share the data on top of a blockchain. So there's no centralized platform, again, hosted by the regulator authority. So blockchain is the best solution. Here's our partner, all those local property insurance company onboarding on top of our blockchain. So in the journey of recruit them, inviting them, it's a pretty hard job. And the third one, when we're facing into the retail markets, like this project, we invite the Tesla's driver. Then we want to give back all the like driving behavior to the driver. They don't know how to use it, but we are letting them know. The data right now is on their note, their own notes. Maybe there's a wallet, maybe there's a web page, so they can see how they drive every day. When they just coming up to purchase some financial product, they can utilize all the data, all their driving information. Is he a high-risk people, low-risk person? So they can utilize it. So that's the third one, consortium blockchain we've done. And after all those consortium blockchain, there comes a problem. We're aware of that, like so many stakeholders on the blockchain, they have their own goals to achieve. So when the time passing, all those stakeholders will conflict with each other if there is no such a unified rules. So we launched it like a unified convention, unified rules last year. And we provided, again, all for free to our competitors. If our competitors want to build up their own consortium blockchain, they can take a reference of our unified convention. And it's kind of very soft rules, but that's kind of unified. And that's a guideline for them. So when some stakeholders conflict with each other, there is such a guideline. So we can reduce most of their arguments when they just conflict with each other. And is our future prospect co-develop all the ecosystem is the most important thing. We're not trying to do this for free all the time, like always. But we're trying to lead in this position, make the market together first, at the very first beginning. Then we just co-develop all the whole ecosystem. Here comes the most important part. It's really exciting when we are preparing ourselves into the crypto market, retail market. I think Chainlink is the most important tool for us. Because as you can see, there are 3 consortium. They're combined with each other, connected with each other. Then we just want to add other industry on top of our consortium blockchain, like hospital, hotel. We also have our subsidiaries running the business of a hotel and hospital. So the industry is totally different from financial industry. But how we could exchange the data without a host, without a boss, it's the best way to implement the blockchain technology. And also, when we're facing and providing the services to the retail customer, off-chain data transfer to on-chain, there is always many problems to solve. So very trusted mechanism is Chainlink. So I just want to just put some services and provide the services on public blockchain. And Chainlink, we just put a lot of research, put a lot of hours into it. And like the right side, we also did some research on Cosmos, Polkadot, the Fusion, but there's a big news yesterday, right? Just coming up. CCIP is coming out. Especially they're collaborating with the Swift. So the cross-chain interoperability, there is a lot of bad solutions. If we can just use Chainlink like a one-stop shopping, so it's kind of smooth. It's a standard process when you guys just want to retrieve data from Chainlink, right? There's so many data sources. Then Cathay Holdings, we just invoke the smart contract and just get the data what we want. And we just want to run the operation node or not. That'll be totally fine. Because once we just invoke the smart contract, they can do other things for us on top of a blockchain. And also different blockchain. There will be one kind of a milestone. As you can see, there's a Cathay wallet. That will be the first time Taiwanese financial institution can own their crypto wallet. Because regulators are not allowing us to provide a business like a buying and selling Bitcoin, buying and selling the cryptocurrency for our customer. But through this experiment, this exercise, we just own our product and just go along with the Cathay wallet, which we just buy some Chainlink token and store it. When we just want to buy data from Chainlink, so we can utilize the Cathay wallet. Then afterward, we can always just tell our regulator, there is such a business, it's not trying to buy and sell in cryptocurrency. We're buying data, right? Buying data from Chainlink, so that's why we own the token. And Web 3.0 and the decentralized identity is what we are trying to focus on. No wallet, no life in the Web 3 world. So there are several territories we're thinking about. Like digital assets, it's really reasonable for a bank or for a life insurance company. We also have the subsidiaries. It's a securities company, like a prime broker. And there's again, DeFi, decentralized identity, before we can provide it correctly to our retail customer. We have to make sure who they are. Because in the traditional financial market, the compliance and ML, KYC, the process is totally legit. But in the Web3 world, it's totally decentralized. How could we know who they really are? So the wallet is the first step before we just get into the crypto business. As you can see, digital wallet or a digital identity wallet or decentralized identity wallet is also to solve several problems like return identity, ownership of the user, ownership of the data. There is so much very competitive wallet. I mean, that's a crypto wallet. And the digital wallet, we're trying to put the data other than crypto, like my driving behavior, my transaction behavior. There's also my digital asset. After I passed away, maybe my account and password of Google is pretty valuable, but we have to restore it in such a place. So the digital wallet, decentralized wallet is one of our solutions. As you can see, the centralized pain point, there's a lot of them. And solutions return identity ownership. Then we provide the retail business to the retail customer. So that will be one of the most important things, which is one break through. It's kind of standard flow. There is always have a holder in the middle of the slide. Always have an issuer, like the data issuer. This issuer should sign the data I want to own. Then I can be verified by the issuer. Then I just want to purchase some product or maybe buy cryptocurrency in the crypto exchange. Then we can, there are verifiers to verify my issuer's signature, right? So there's a very short video I just want to show you guys. And like decentralized identity
wallet, we carry many things, such as ID cards, membership cards, cash, receipts,
there's a lot of
and
business
others.
scenario.
Decentralized identity wallet or DID wallet can convert cash into cryptocurrency, membership cards into NFT, ID cards and NHI cards into DID. All we need
Like the
is our
medical
mobile
industry?
phones to enjoy a more convenient lifestyle. DID Wallet will change our purchasing habits. When shopping, consumers pay
I
with
believe
cash.
you guys have
With
seen a
DID
lot of
Wallet,
this kind
we
of
pay
wallets,
with
but we just
cryptocurrency.
want to combine
At liquor stores,
crypto
consumers show their
and
ID when
identity
purchasing
together.
alcohol. While we show our ID through DID Wallet to prove the age, DID Wallet is not only useful when making purchases, but also other occasions. When applying for a credit card, financial statements are required.
So, when it comes to the last slide, there is a several territory we just want to get ourselves into it. So, we're pretty welcome all the new ideas when it comes to the crypto, digital asset, especially for the decentralized identity industry. So please come to us. So it's kind of very short and brief introduction of what we've done for the past few years. So there is a lot of coming up. And please let us know if you just want to collaborate with us. Taiwanese financial institution will be the most, like a leading and pioneer. So it's not totally profitable business, but we're trying to open up the whole market in Taiwan. Okay? Thank you guys.